I'm Mayor Julia Wheatley, and on behalf of the Queen Creek Town Council, I am thrilled to be here this morning to welcome you to the groundbreaking of our Recreation Center and Aquatic Center. You might be feeling a little bit of deja vu, like we've been here before, done this before. We were here last August and breaking ground on our Frontier Family Park. It's an 85-acre community park that's slated to open early 2024, and we are so excited for it. This is also going to be home to our Recreation Center and our Aquatic Center. You're going to hear all about the amazing and fun opportunities and amenities that come along with this facility. I'll leave that to the experts later, but I did want to take a moment to recognize the late Mayor Barney. There are so many projects that are moving forward right now within our town that began under his leadership. This one is particularly meaningful. He was such an advocate for recreation, and it's true for the entire Barney family. I'm happy to see them here in the audience here today. Catherine and Newell Barney founded the Barney Family Sports Complex just south of us for a place of fun, family, and fitness. And soon that building will be part of our public safety program. This land that we're standing on was formerly the Barney Farms. In fact, this was where Newell and Mayor Barney and many other family members would gather together and gather watermelons and deliver them to members in the community. I know community was so important to Mayor Barney, and I also know he's here with us in spirit today. We're so appreciative of the Barney family for their continued support. Kenny, Pam, and all the Barneys, your family continues to be a legacy here in Queen Creek. This is one more way that you're continuing to contribute to a sense of community, so thank you. Of course, moving forward on big projects like this takes a shared vision by former and current council members. A lot of resident input and a lot of planning. I'm so thrilled in an area where we have 100-degree temperatures, more than 100 days of the year. It's just so thrilling to be able to offer an aquatic center for our residents, outdoors, as well as the rec center for our residents indoors. And truly want to thank my fellow council members over the years for your continued support of our parks program, all the planning, all the discussion, and the action that led us here today. I also want to thank the Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee for all the work that you put into it, our amazing staff, and the project team for all your efforts. So again, thank you to our community for continuing to share your feedback and making Queen Creek so special. This is such an exciting day. I'm glad you're here to celebrate with us. We're making amazing progress on the park already, and it's just so fun to envision what it will look like when we're back here the beginning of 2024 and see that come to life. So again, thank you for all the involvement, for getting us here today. And I will now like to introduce Michael with DWL Architects. Thank you so much, Michael.
Thank you, Mayor Wheatley. All right, I just have one page of notes here. So, well, I'm glad it's not August. I'm glad it's a little bit cooler out today. I'm Michael Braun with DWL Architects. We're the lead design firm tasked with the Recreation and Aquatic Center. It's a great brand new facility that we're part of, over 70,000 square feet of recreation and 3 pools and 4 slides. So very exciting. So when we were first tasked with this project, we were challenged to make something uniquely Queen Creek, something that really reflected the value of the community for the time to come and the beauty of the community. We were also mindful of costs, really being mindful of cost these days, especially in the market. It's great having partners like Hayden on board to really help us navigate through those times. But we got creative. We created a flexible facility, an efficient facility, not just energy efficient, not just mindful of first costs and operating costs, but a facility that can really be flexible. It's got a mezzanine level that allows larger tracks, other elements without really increasing the cost of it. But the result is an efficient use of space, and what really makes this facility uniquely Queen Creek, it's not the way it looks, it's not the modern agricultural elements that are part of it, it's really the way it was designed. And from the beginning, from the community to the council to the Parks and Recreation Commission to really the dedicated and outstanding staff and leadership of the Parks and Recreation Department, you guys know who you are. This facility really wouldn't be what it is today or what it's going to be without all your detail and dedicated input. And that's really going to determine that this place is, the best that the community can have in the years to come. So with that, we have next up is Skylar with Hayden Construction.
There's a lot of notes up here, but they're not for me. No, I'm extremely grateful, one, for this opportunity to be able to talk to you. I take a lot of pride in, one, being a resident of Queen Creek, but also being able to be a part of these landmarks that will stand for generations to come. I have my youngest son here with me who's already utilized a lot of our facilities here in Queen Creek, and it's very prideful, not only for me, but my Hayden family that's here as well. You can look around, there's orange vests from pre-construction to our ops team to our marketing team helping put these events together. We're extremely grateful for the opportunity to start. With that being said, I want to echo what Michael said, that this is something that we want to ensure is, one, sustainable, but also can stand the test of time. Working together with the town and with Michael's team to make sure that we provide the community with what they've asked for. And one, we're excited to be able to use it at the end of it, but we look forward to being able to provide a safe and fun environment for this community. And with that being said, I'm going to turn the rest of the time over to Bruce, our town manager.
Thank you, Skylar. All right, I'm going to remove these and get to my notes here. Well, I just want to thank everyone for coming, and this is a great opportunity for me to participate. I moved to Queen Creek in the early 90s, and being able to connect with the Barney family at the time on this land, it was always looking forward to the opportunity to get the call from Newell or from Gail and say, hey, why don't you come over and pick some watermelons for your family? And so you waited by bated breath to get that opportunity. Now we're going to have this recreation center and the Aquatic center that's going to continue that family-focused opportunities for those that have moved here. So we're fortunate to have engaged residents who take the time to provide feedback and serve as leaders on the various boards and commissions. We want to continue to thank our Parks and Recreation Committee for the time and efforts that they've put forward over the years to get this planned and put forward for our mayor and council. This wasn't planning in just this year. This took years to plan, and a number of councils to put the funding forward to get this in place. So I want to personally thank our mayor and our council who have caught that vision and have continued the focus of our parks and recreation facilities for our community. So as a young growing community, we continue to evaluate all of our infrastructure needs. Last year, the town was named the third fastest growing community in the nation according to our census data, and we are seeing that growth continue. Strategic planning is essential for all communities. We take great pride in our master plans. Over the years, we've seen significant progress on our transportation, wastewater and water master plans, and economic development and public safety. As an organization, we have a corporate strategic plan, which is the guiding document that our mayor and council follow. This facility relates to all those priorities identified in the corporate strategic plan, specifically noted within our superior infrastructure and quality lifestyle strategic priorities. We know that people have a choice on where they live. They look at safety, schools, commute times, and proximity to amenities, from shopping and dining to parks, trails and recreational opportunities, quality of life considerations, These are all factors that impact families when they decide where to raise their children, and also open a business or retire. Our community has grown a great deal over the past 30 years, and I'm confident this facility will positively continue to impact Queen Creek for many, many years. A couple weeks ago, I was in the courtyard of the Municipal Services Building. I was looking at a piece of sidewalk that we needed to correct, and I noticed a time capsule that was placed in the ground. That time capsule was placed in 1998 by youth wanting the council to open it 25 years later. That time capsule will be opened up this July, right before the council meeting on the third week of July. Part of the inscription, which I read, the items placed in the capsule express the hopes and dreams of the future. Now, 25 years later, the same youth that participated in the town's programs that placed that time capsule have their own children and are raising their families here. It will be interesting to see if they thought that more recreation and community programs was necessary for their children. And maybe there's some models of a recreation or aquatic center in that time capsule. It's an honor to help make this dream a reality for the Queen Creek community. Thank you to everyone who has participated along the way. Members of the Town Council, representatives from our Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee, DWL and Hayden, please join me for the official groundbreaking. Following the groundbreaking, we'll invite everyone who will be involved in the project to join us for a photo. Thank you, and we look forward to a community celebration for the opening in late 2024. Thank you.